I'm an election forecaster who started in January of 2024 with no subscribers, and I'm at about 60K now. I was able to predict the popular vote win for Donald Trump well ahead of time. I also predicted that he'd at least get 312 electoral votes. I did have him winning Minnesota and New Hampshire, but I got those two wrong. But other than that, that was about it. I thought he was going to win the popular vote by like about three, and he won it by 1.5. So that's only about a 1.5 point miss. Most people thought Harris was going to win the popular vote, or that it was going to be like about a tie. So I was also pretty good there too. And really, the fundamentals of the race, the fundamentals of the race, I feel like I nailed those very well, considering a lot of people were saying, oh, democracy's going to be the number one issue. Oh, abortion's going to be the number one issue. It was very clear that immigration and the economy were going to be the number one issue, and that Donald Trump was going to perform. And the pollster that I sponsor, SoCal Strategies, ended up being a top five pollster this year. He predicted and polled a Trump plus zero point 0.9 national environment, and Trump won the popular vote by, I believe, like 1.4. So that's like a half point miss, basically. And that was the first time he's ever polled. That was his first cycle. So he did very well. And we're going to be back for all these races coming up in 2025, like the Wisconsin Supreme Court case. That's going to be a very important race for Republicans. But we also have the New Jersey and Virginia governorships coming up as well in November. So we'll be back for those, doing some extensive analysis. So, that YouTube channel, I kind of, during New Year's of 2023, a family friend pretty much told me, hey, you should really get on those election predictions on YouTube. The election's coming up, and I think you should really start your thing. And I had kind of started something in like the middle of 2023, but it got like very little viewership, very little traction. And then I decided, okay, you know what? Let's just post something at the beginning of January. And on January 6th, at about like noon, I posted an election prediction on a new channel called On Point Politics, to like, basically 6K, like very quickly. And that video ended up getting about 11,000 views towards the end, like 12,000. And so once that happened, I was like, man, this is really a good opportunity for me this year. And so I just kept posting content regarding the primaries, which I had said Donald Trump was going to win easily. I think I had him winning the Iowa primary by like 20 something points, and he won it by like almost pretty much by like 30 points. So that was great news to actually, that was great news that I had already had a decent track record in the beginning of the year.